What's good, you guys? What's going on, y'all? Y'all, I'm back with another video. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and dive right on into it because this is something I think I want to shed some light on. This is something that we need to talk about. You guys, self aware narcissists, right? I really want to shed some light on these self aware narcissists. And we're not going to call names and pinpoint channels and say who's who. But I want to shed some light on the fact that a lot of y'all like to watch self-aware narcissists. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of doing it. I've done it before. It has happened with me. And I do understand that everybody is in different stages, right? So people like to watch self-aware narcissists because, like I said before, who better to get the information from than a self-aware narcissist, right? But I want to talk to y'all about something. I want y'all to understand that I think that we forget that narcissists are pathological liars. Narcissists do a whole lot of lying. And I think that we forget that when we start watching these self-aware narcissists. You guys, I read comments all the time where narcissists are talking about what they used to do and things they used to do. And I read where people are telling the self-aware narcissists things like, we're so glad you're here. Oh, thank God for your information. Or you're so brave for coming forward saying what has happened. Let me talk to you about something real quick. Y'all, listen. These self-aware narcissists, a lot of them are a lot older. They're what I call veterans, meaning they've done this for so long. They've been narking on people their whole entire life. They have nothing but destruction in their wake, right? They've hurt so many people, and guess what? What better else to do than come on a social media platform and quote unquote educate individuals, right? On self-aware narcissism, on how they've been through this and how they've been through that and how they've done this and how they've done that, and talking to survivors about things that they've gone through, things that they've done, people that they've hurt, all this different stuff, telling all these stories. Guess what? They're still getting supply from you. They are still using you for supply. Everybody around them knows who they are. Their family knows who they are. Their so-called friends knows who they are. They've hurt all these different people. They've been in and out of situationships. They have children. They've done things. People have had the time to figure them out, right? So they start running out of supply, y'all. Because what happens to narcissists when people figure out who they are? People stop giving them supply. So what else could they do? They come to a social media platform and discuss their narcissism and educate survivors, right, on what narcissism truly is and how the narcissist actually thinks and things that the narcissist does, right? And people run and they gravitate towards this information, and it gives the narcissist supply. Because just because they're teaching, as they would say, or they're dropping gems, as they would say, or they're educating you on how the narcissist mind actually works, right? And why narcissists do the things that they do. In the meantime, in between time, they're gaining supply, y'all. Yeah, you're still being drained for supply. Whether you realize it or not. When you're praising the narcissist, telling them, oh, thank God for telling your story. Thank God for telling us about this. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, you're finally seeing where you went wrong. And no, y'all, listen, a narcissist is a narcissist is a narcissist. They don't change. Yeah, and a lot of y'all are forgetting that when you're praising the narcissist for being so blunt and honest and deciding to come on social media and tell what they've been doing and how they've treated people and how they've misused people and how they abuse people. They're still doing it. Yeah, they're still doing it. It'll be a closed casket before they stop. Yeah, Nothing stops them but a closed casket. And I want to go a little bit further and say something else about it, but I won't say that because it's a little bit harsh, but this is just how I feel about them. Understand that, y'all, they're still getting supply from you regardless. Getting on social media platforms and gaining all these subscribers, right? All these followers from being a self-aware narcissist doesn't stop them from narking on people. It doesn't stop anything. Y'all, I used to listen to a self-aware narcissist, y'all. Go to her page all the time because I found her quite hilarious. I really did. I thought the things that she was doing was absolutely ridiculous. And I found her hilarious. And I used to laugh, but not in the way where I thought her behavior was funny. I used to laugh because I used to sit there and be like, I can't believe y'all do all this stuff to people. It's the audacity for me. And then to get online and talk about it like it's absolutely nothing. You guys, they do it for supply. We have to remember why narcissists are even narcissists in the first place. We have to remember why they do what they do in the first place. Everything a narcissist does is for supply. Every move they make, y'all, is for supply. All the abuse that they put out on people is for supply. All the cheating, all the lying, making up stories, and doing all these different tactics that they use on people is for supply. And let me talk to y'all, because I'm trying to talk to you. Listen, you see a lot of y'all? The only reason why a lot of y'all listen to self-aware narcissists is because you couldn't get closure from the narcissist that you were dealing with. And guess what? The self-aware narcissist, right? People like to get close to self-aware narcissists, listen to their videos, go to their channel, hear what they have to say, subscribe to them because they want answers on what they've gone through. And I get that. I get that part. But understand that a lot of people do this because they didn't get closure from the narcissist that they were dealing with. So what they do is they'll get closure from any narcissist, right? And people feel like, who better to get closure from than a self-aware narcissist? Somebody who can explain all narcissists, right? I couldn't get it from this narcissist, so I get it from a self-aware narcissist. Maybe listen to what they have to say will give me closure. And it won't. But for a lot of people, they are a Band-Aid, right? Because they'll tell you things that you've actually gone through. They'll give you the story, and they'll somewhat kind of sort of make you feel like they're giving you closure by explaining to you why the narcissists do what they do. And people gravitate towards this, y'all. People run to this information because it helps them get the closure that they never got from the narcissist that they were dealing with. This is why lots of people gravitate towards the self-aware narcissist, because they feel as if I couldn't get it over here, I'll get it over here. And this is what's really going on. But I need for y'all to understand that they're using you for supply. Y'all, a lot of the times they're still in relationships. They're still abusing the people that they're with. And they don't get the supply. A lot of them are older, right? A lot of these self-aware narcissists, listen, they're older. Like I said, I call them vets, right? Because they've been doing it for so long. This trained, learned, manipulative behavior, right? And so what they're doing is, what better place, right, to get lots and lots and lots of supply? Because social media is a very big place. Narcissism is prevalent. People want answers. Y'all, damn near everybody has a channel about narcissism now. Everyone wants to talk about narcissists. Everybody is a narcissist expert. Everybody wants to talk about narcissism, why narcissists do what they do. So why wouldn't self-aware narcissists come to social media? Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they come and bring these channels and start platforms and start giving answers to people, telling them what they want to hear? That's so much supply for them. That's so much fuel. That's so much potent fuel that they're getting. People praising and asking questions and, oh, thank you. And, oh, my God, I'm so glad that you're here. And if it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't know what I would do. And you're so brave for telling your story. Forgetting that they are still a narcissist. I think that we forget that part. That they're still pathological liars, that they're still master manipulators. I think that we forget that, and we're not going to call names. I'm not going to point out any particular channel because there's several of them out there. Y'all, listen, they're not sorry for their behavior. Even when they tell you things like what they did and how they did it, and that they know what they were doing was wrong and how they shouldn't have done it. Listen, they're still narcissists. I'm trying to talk to you because they're still going to do this. It doesn't matter if they know. It doesn't matter if they're self-aware. They're still narcissists, and they're still going to do exactly what they do. And a lot of them tickle your fancy and tell you what you want to hear. Y'all, I actually heard this is the straw that broke the camel's back for me. This is when I stopped listening to self-aware narcissists. You guys listen. The self-aware narcissist actually said, because y'all think narcissists don't love. We know how to love as well. We love too. It's just that we love in our own way. Wait, what? You do what? You call that behavior that you're spewing out in the world love? In your own way? Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. We're not playing that game. You see, in the midst of all their so-called teachings that they're giving survivors, which survivors should not be listening to self-aware narcissists. Let me clarify that. Let me just get that cleared up. The idea of healing from narcissistic abuse, right, is getting away from the narcissist and regaining your strength, taking your power back. Listening to self-aware narcissists is draining you, whether you realize it or not. They're still getting supply from you. Y'all, everything a narcissist does is in the name of supply. Everything they say, everything they do, all the abuse they put out, it's all in the name of supply. Have you guys ever seen a narcissist when they don't get supply? I have. This individual looks like a totally different person. When a narcissist does not get supply, y'all, it's scary what they look like. What's on the inside, y'all, it comes out. And you can see it quite well. And boy, is it scary. Sweetie, guess what? It's very, very scary what they look like when they're not getting fuel, okay? Y'all, they survive off your pain and your suffering, your praising, your admiration, your adoration, your attention. They survive and thrive off of that. And when they don't get that, oh boy, have you ever seen what they look like when they are not getting fuel? Because if you've seen it, y'all, it's scary as hell. I've seen it. And y'all listen. It's very hard to call a narcissist a person. They don't function the way that we do. They don't move the way that we do. They don't think the way that we do. And when you are listening to self-aware narcissists, they tell a lot of half-truths, okay? Half-truths are whole lies, which is at the core of narcissism. All they do is lie. They're pathological liars, y'all. And just because they come and they want to be teachers and tell you about how they're self-aware and things that they've done and giving you all these stories and they're telling you about the narcissist that you were with, you gravitate towards this because guess what? You couldn't figure it out. We couldn't figure this stuff out, y'all. We didn't know why the narcissist did what they did. We never got closure from them, right? So who better to get it from but a narcissist, right? Since they all play from the same handbook, since they all move the same, since they all manipulate and lie and cheat and steal, right? Since they all put out the same evil tactics, right? But is it really giving you closure? Is it really? Is it making you feel better, right? Y'all, they will tell you whatever to keep you coming back. I was somebody who listened to a self-aware narcissist, and I have not been to her channel or his channel in over a year. And we're not going to call names over here about whose channel is what, right? Because I'm not critiquing anyone specifically, for one. And two, for those of you who do not watch self-aware narcissists, I definitely do not want to give you, we don't want to call names. I don't want to put you on their path in any way, shape, or form. Because if you're not doing that, goody for you. Y'all, it's not healing. Listen to these self-aware narcissists. It doesn't make you feel better. It doesn't. And for some of you, listen, hey, it just may. It just may. But understand, in the process of you listening to this, you are giving them supply. That's what it's all about. This is why they have these platforms. This is why have y'all seen all the subscribers they have, all the followers they have, how people are running to their channel, getting information? Are y'all understanding how people are just sliding on over there? Listen, DMing them questions, are all in their chat, just constantly following them around, making sure that they stick close to these self-aware narcissists as if something has changed. If I told you once, I told you twice, I'm going to tell you one more time. Narcissism is tied to the evil spiritual realm. I need for y'all to get that. I need for y'all to remember that. I need for y'all to understand you're tied to evil when you're dealing with these individuals. And let me talk to you. Okay? The universal laws do not play. How many times have you given the narcissist fuel or supply and they were long gone, long after the discard? Let me talk to you. I'm telling you what I'm talking about. You see when the narcissist is already gone and you're sitting down thinking about them, you're ruminating, you're pondering about what you've been through. You can't believe it. You're still in the early stages, and a lot of times, long time after. Thinking about the narcissist, ruminating over the narcissist. Allowing the narcissist to live rent-free in your head. Understand that they know when you're thinking about them. Because universal laws are put in place for a reason, and the universe don't lie. How many times have you thought about somebody who wasn't a narcissist and they called you? Hey, I was just thinking about you. How many times have you heard our elderly generations say things like, when you call their phone, you're going to live a long time. I was just thinking about you. I was just about to call you. How many times have you thought about a person and they send you a text message? How many times have a person called you and you say, wow, I was just thinking about you? And these aren't even narcissists. These are people that you know in everyday life. You think about them, they send you a text. You're thinking about them, they call you. Or you call them and they say, wow, I was just thinking about you. That's weird, right? Because universal laws didn't come to play, y'all. The universe don't lie, all right? And it's the same thing with narcissists. This is why, right? This is why when you're healing and you're starting to do better and you're going to the gym, you're working out, you're looking good, you're eating right? You got a new job, a new car, a new house, you're doing great. You're getting the narcissists out of your head. They're no longer relevant to you. You're getting yourself together. And the narcissist will try to reach out. For those of you who haven't gone no contact completely, who hasn't closed all doors, right, to you, with the narcissist can't reach out, how many times have you sat and said, wow, why are they trying to reach out to me now? What do they want? Why are they stalking? Once you start doing better, the narcissist tries to come back. Why? Because they know that's why. You're thinking about the narcissist will try to reach out. You think too long, you'll hear from that narcissist if they can reach you. Been there, done that. Know all about it. Because universal laws don't come to play, y'all. The universe lets the narcissist know that you're thinking about them. And this is why they're getting fuel and supply from you, whether they're with you or not. You're still giving the narcissist supply. Just thinking about them. Just having them on your mind is giving them supply. Because it's universal laws, y'all. This is how it goes. This is why it's very important to watch what you think about, to keep the narcissist out of your head, to start your healing process as soon as you can. This is why this is why when you're hurting for so long, you don't even hear from the narcissist. You're down and out. You're in pain. You can't pick up yourself. You can't do anything. You just want to lay there and look. You can't get out of bed. You can't get dressed. You can't eat, or you're overeating. This is why all these things are happening to you. Because guess what? Universal laws are in place that lets that narcissist know that you're still hurting. You're still ruminating. Like I said, they feed off your pain and suffering. They know you're still hurting. So that's still giving them supply. They know what they did is working, or it has worked. But the moment you start getting yourself together, right? And you're better, and they're no longer relevant in your head, what happens? They try to return. Why? To drain you, to tear you down for your supply all over again. Because they know that you're doing better. Because the universe lets them know, hey, listen, they're doing better. Looking good, feeling good, eating right. Yeah. This is why when you decide to press on, this is why they try to come back to drain you all over again. Because universal laws lets that narcissist know the jig is up. So what better place, right, for self-aware narcissists to get all the supply they can get by coming to social media, getting all sorts of potent fuel from all over the world, from all kinds of people, by mixing half-truths with whole lies. Telling you things like the narcissist thinks about you. Yeah, the narcissist has feelings too. Y'all, that was it for me. When they said the narcissist knows how to love, and I even heard one self-aware narcissist say, they have feelings too. Yeah. The narcissist cries and they have feelings too. Everything the damn narcissist does is not in the name of you. It's for them and them only. And they will mix all these half-truths with lies. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And I'm not telling anybody what channel to go to, who to listen to, who to talk to, what to do. You do as you please. I just want to let you understand that when you listen to self-aware narcissists, a lot of them are tickling your fancy. A lot of them are making up stories and they're lying to you. And they're still narcissists, y'all. They're still abusing people. And everybody around them has figured them out. Their own kids don't have dealings with them. Lots of them. And they will come to social media to gain the masses. So all of a sudden, right, become coaches and teachers and doing meetups and people hugging the narcissists and want to meet the narcissists and, oh, thank you for all that you do for us on social media, and y'all buying their merch and what? You can't make it up. Y'all, it's shocking. It's shocking. It's unbelievable. But this is what's happening. And y'all, they're everywhere. And more self-aware narcissists are starting to come out. starting platforms because they're gaining all these subscribers and people who follow them, and they're getting monetized, and they're gaining, all this monetary gain from putting out this information. And a lot of life coaches listen to them as well. I've heard life coaches say, y'all, it's crazy, but this is what is going on. Supply, supply, supply. That's what it's all about. You know how fueled up these self-aware narcissists are? How many times have you listened to a self-aware narcissist video, right? Because I know it used to be me. I used to listen to their videos and I used to be like, oh my God, why do y'all do all this? But guess what? While I'm thinking they're dropping gems and I'm getting educated, y'all, I was drained at the end of these videos. I would be like, why do y'all do? Y'all, I used to feel so drained. It would make me sleepy. Because in the midst of I'm getting information on why they do what they're doing, I'm still being drained. That's the thing. You see, it's so subtle you won't even know it. It's so camouflaged you can't even tell that this is happening. You are being drained for supply, which is the whole reason why they do it. Y'all, it's crazy, but this is what's going on. And like I said, we're not going to call channel names. We're not going to do that. Because I'm not going to put anybody on their trail. But just understand, if you're watching self-aware narcissists, it doesn't stop them from being self-aware. It doesn't stop them from being narcissists. They're still out here doing what they do. They still have to have supply to stay alive, to stay afloat, and ahead of the game. And we need to understand that one of the biggest things about narcissists are they are pathological liars. And just because they explain some of your story and make you feel, quote unquote, at home, right? Like they're saying something that you've gone through, does not mean that they're not narcissists and that they don't still need supply to do what they do. And what better place to get it but a large place like social media. DMs, emails, phone calls, meetups. All this is supply. Praising the self-aware narcissists for being so brave, telling what they do, why they did it, and perhaps giving you a sense of closure from the narcissist that you've dealt with. Make it make sense, because you can't make it up. That's it, you guys. That's it for this video, y'all. I hope that somebody heard what I'm saying, because I've been through this, y'all. I'm telling you from experience. The best form of healing is God. The Most High God, y'all. These self-aware narcissists, remember what they are, who they are, and why they're here, and what they're doing, and the reason that they do what they do. Just because they're talking to you and anybody else who will listen doesn't make them any less of a narcissist. You guys, that's it for this video. Okay? Take time to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bell so you will know I'm coming through another video. Until next time.